Funniest UK black Twitter moment. I just saw it and I just clicked it, so I don't know what's on here. That last video, Twitch, please don't do it to me, bro. Please don't do it to me, bro. Whoa, hold up.
Like me, a frequent user of Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it, every couple weeks you'll come across a tweet calling for people to quote tweet their favorite memes or just general videos related to that tweet. And recently I came across this one. What black British moment or chaos lives in your head rent free? And I knew I was going to enjoy myself, because there are some absolute classics. Now, some of the nostalgia I got from watching a lot of these clips, I would love to go through every single one, because there are some absolute gems. Obviously, I ain't got the time. Nobody's got the time for that. But I think I'm just going to go through my favorites. One thing I'll say about black British people, yeah, hands down, we are some of the funniest people on this earth.
Okay.
Stay or go. He has to go, blood. He has to go, blood.
Alright, so first up,
he has to go, blood. He has to go, blood.
To go on live television, the BBC, and sing this.
Suck your mom, yeah, I said it, suck your mom. Suck your mother and die.
No, I honestly just love this moment, because of course he would sing this. This is just such a genuine moment. Singing Suck Your Mom on live television. Yeah,
imagine.
There's an audience there as well. Half of them are like, what is he saying? I don't even know what he's saying. And the other half are like, wait, what?
You know one?
Yeah, this is honestly a classic.
Shh, bro. He's in the block. Just calm down, bro. You're gonna get some. Calm down.
Oh, I remember getting sent this while I was at university. Initially, when this video dropped, yeah, I was like, I didn't really think too much of it. I've had a little bit of time to mature, you know, see the world a little bit. And watching this clip back, the second-hand embarrassment I get from watching this video, like, honestly.
What is happening at these uni halls, bro?
This is what you call scaring the host away, yeah?
Thank you.
They've put this in the dictionary.
Our humans on a different level.
This video next to it. This video is insane. The amount of aura that this guy must be in, it must be generational. His offspring will still
almost
be
official uni babe. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
For this video. That's not the only one though.
Don't want to know.
Get ready with me.
Mute the clip. Getting ready for the first night out in Coventry. Okay. Yeah, typical black boy fit. Oh, that's the point. Okay.
To the streets I go, yeah. I just know him watching this back. This was a couple years back, so he's probably like graduated. He regrets a lot of the videos that went out of him, because I know for a fact there are more. I just couldn't find them. But
you know
his
what I mean?
digital footprint while he was at uni, nasty work.
Even know your name. What you doing, yeah? Can you fuck on my face? What you doing, yeah? Go to your homework.
I swear, certain man, you just can't have like, proper deep conversations with. Like, you'll be there pouring your heart out, and these men are looking at each other, and they're trying their hardest not to laugh in your face.
Conversation with Bugsy on the JD and the Duffel Bag podcast, right? It's one of the first episodes I did. I think it was the very first one. And he talked about his fire in the booth, and he said that when he was on the way down, he was literally in the car crying with passion, because he knew what this meant.
That's hard, man. That's hard. What you know?
Niggas really can't let no one see it though, you know. Oh my days.
Serious right now? My man's like pouring his soul out,
We
talking about
can't,
something
bro.
serious, and these men will just be busting jokes in the corner. We all got friends like this. There are just certain guys you cannot have serious convo with.
Oh, poor Jermaine and
I can't believe this
Imran. Look
video is
at
real.
them. Oh my God!
Anytime I see it, I have to stop what I'm doing and just watch it in its full glory because I can't help but just.
He's pressing bare
almost
girls
break
off
down in
this.
laughter. Like,
ain't he the actor from? Isn't he a famous actor though? I'm sure he's a famous actor. That's the worst bit. He's been in that. There was a film. Oh gosh, there was a. And he dies in the van. He gets set on fire in a van or something. He's in a film. He's actually a famous actor. I'm sure he is.
Lip bite is insane.
100% sure he's a famous actor.
like I get it. Sometimes, you know, when you got a fresh trim, you're feeling good, you know, you got the motive set later, you're thinking about all your plans, what you're gonna be doing, and you're feeling yourself, you gotta get a little, you gotta record yourself a little bit. I get it.
I'm sure this nigga's a famous actor.
I have no idea what made him feel this good and confident enough to post this video to the internet. It must have been when he got the call and he was told that he was gonna be on Top Boy.
That's who we
see. We can never let this video die. We have to stick it on him because this video is insane.
Watch her throw up.
Anyone remember Instagram lockdown lives? Tory Lane started the wave, and then a bunch of other people start copying. And then Swarms did this one.
2020 moment, you know.
This moment here, just it caught everybody off guard because it was just completely random.
I want what's that song called? Christian Dior. Okay. Tion Wayne, suck yourself, you little dusty you. I've got a problem with this Tion Wayne. I swear to God, when I see this, I'll bust his head in. Not even.
What did Tion Wayne do?
Out of people that must have sent Tion Wayne this video, and he's just thinking, I'm catching strays. I'm not even involved. So
right?
It's coming from my head. I'm just here minding my business.
It's nearly 4 a.m. and I still look peng. What are you doing? Sleeping like a dickhead.
I remember that video. Sleeping like a dickhead.
For a second, yeah. Let me introduce you to this person. This is known as the UK Thanos. Let me just give you a fair warning. If you see this person walk the other side of the street, if you feel them making eye contact with you, look down. If they try to approach you and talk to you, run away. God forbid you find yourself somehow engaged in an argument with this woman. You better be some lyrical wordsmith, the next coming of Shakespeare, because the onslaught of words that this woman will hurl at you will make you wish you had never been born. It's almost an art form how foul this woman's mouth can get.
With that being said, obviously I've taken it upon myself to research you extensively and to research your entire life, which unfortunately began in a shack in Congo.
For context, someone was beefing her mum and she took to the internet to address this person. Now, I don't know what this person did, but they must have done something crazy. You know what? Gosh. Actually, no. I think they could have done this woman's mum the most minor inconvenience, and she's
so rude. I remember when she was like,
only 19 minutes, which goes to show for 47 years of your life, you have nothing to show for it. Literally nothing. Fortunately, I have been able to confirm you are biologically a female, which is a positive thing because if you were a man, this would have been handled completely differently. I assumed you were a man when I first looked at your Facebook page, but we have clarified that you in fact can bear children, so you are a woman. But let me tell you something, you even failed with those children.
How do you even respond to something like that?
You have 3 children, 2 of which are in jail. One of them is in jail for yes. What else did I gather? You have no car, no higher education, no career. You were evicted in 2019 for failure to pay rent. You've been living with your sister ever since. You posted in 2012 on February the 3rd that you're coming on a tourist visa. Why are you still here?
I shouldn't laugh at that. I shouldn't laugh at that, but that got me.
You don't have a husband. You've never experienced that. The spiritual husbands keep killing yours. Yes, they've all died under the same circumstances. It is clearly witchcraft. And can I just note that your baby fathers, the fathers of these 3 hood rats, yeah, are separate entities to your husbands who have died. I'm in disbelief. You're unemployed, you have nothing to do. So you and your 2 left feet walked to Asda to harass someone who's on break from work, who has a career, by the way. I'm in fact going to leave you here because I feel like life is already beating you up. Oh, hold on. Scottish Power wants their money. They've been trying to find you since 2021.
I have no idea who or why was arguing
Bro,
with her.
what could have been said?
I need a
What could have been said?
Hey, Mo.
Bro, the scariest thing about ever lips on a white thing would be that, bro.
Hey, yo, don't let him do that. I've been there for you since day one.
Bro, I'm incredibly moved, bro.
So the pagan,
the pain in his voice that came from deep down. That's how.
Oh
much
my
love is
gosh.
in his soul. And
I
connected
never
with
saw this.
Video, one of my favorites. You know when he said that, he meant that.
Why'd you do that?
Because I want to. Because I want to. I'm not going to give you my hard-earned money.
This one's favorite funny.
Alright, so what's your name? Michael. So you're Batman too? How did you know that? Who told you my business?
Who told you my business?
Who told you my business? How did you know I was gay?
Bro.
Oh
take
my
a touch.
gosh.
Why is your touch so heavy? Why is it so loose for the attacker to be able to steal the ball and run through on goal? Under no pressure, and he's just giving the ball away.
You know what I mean?
Why would you give up this information so freely if you don't want your
Oh my
information?
gosh. He just was like, who told you I'm gay? Like, yo, shut up, man.
So I'm going to end the video there. Thank you for watching. Let me know if you want a part 2 to this, because I've gone through the
Bro,
tweets of the
that
original
was so
tweet.
funny.
There are so many videos. I've barely even scratched the surface. I have been laughing so
I
hard
don't know
while
what, I
recording
don't know where
video.
this is.
So if you want me to make a part 2, the video is
Hold,
definitely made.
there's
Thank you for
part
watching
2.
the video. Please remember to like, share,
Hold on.
subscribe.